still have a lot of work to do. You know, the Minnesota game shouldn't have been as close as what it was. So, you know, we still have a lot of work to do. You know, offensively, it wasn't our best game, but we were able to come out with the win because of our defensive efforts, which we kind of struggled with the past couple of games. But, you know, to see that kind of area get improved in, you know, that just means that we're only going to get better.
You mentioned the defense, and one of the plays obviously was Max's steal. Did he bait that guy? It looked like he took a jab step trying to give you some help.
Yeah, he definitely baited the guy. Max does a good job. You know, his instincts are really well for a defender. He was able to bait me. You know, the what's his name, Hawkins didn't really know what he was doing. So, you know, they kind of like saw some pass there, and Max was able to tip it and get an exit.
It's been a while since you played Michigan State. What do you expect to see from them this time around? I know they've been playing well as of late.
For sure. They've been playing really well as of late. You know, we're definitely going to assume that they're going to try to be aggressive right out of the gates, you know, try to set the first tone. But it's going to be our job to be able to set the first tone in our building, in the Kohl Center. So, you know, we just got to do a good job of controlling the pace, you know, playing our basketball.
Chucky, what makes it so hard to win on the road in this conference?
Yeah, for sure. You know, when you give team confidence like we did against Minnesota, the crowd gets into it, the opponent gets into it, so, you know, and then shots just start falling, you know, to get that confidence. And it seems like the rims of the ocean, you know, just wherever shots are going in, they're going to hit. So it's going to be our job on the road to be able to shut the team's confidence down early like we did, but, you know, keep the confidence shut down and, you know, not let them get it.
What would you say is the toughest venue that you've played at in the Big Ten on the road?
I haven't been there since my freshman year, but definitely Mackey Arena and Assembly Hall, those two.
You guys have talked about your depth all year, but you lose Kamari indefinitely, we were told. What has he been able to give you guys, whether it's even just a few minutes at a time?
For sure. You know, just the spark off the bench, you know, when I come out the games, you know, not playing well right at the gate, you know, he comes in, gets the spark, gets me going, gets the teammates going. So seeing Kamari just come out every game, you know, playing with that spark, you know, it kind of gives us all just to play like that.
It's going to be difficult for whether it's Isaac or Max at the point you need a break to replace that, or what are they going to have to do?
You know, I have faith in all my teammates. You know, I believe that they can come in and do well. You know, keep the momentum going, especially here in the Kohl Center. So, you know, whoever comes in, you know, they're going to be ready to play.
Face a guy like Tom Izzo, you know, I know you're not playing against him, but you're playing against his team. What do you see when you look down and see a legend like that?
Yeah, you know, I don't think of anything during the game, but, you know, after the game, you know, shake his hand, you know, it's just crazy to see, you know, he's in the college, you know, I played college basketball hoops growing up, so, you know, just to kind of just be around that, you know, be in this environment is still like a huge, like, blessing, especially for a kid coming from Nebraska.
Michigan State has done a really good job, especially recently, of turning people over and getting points off those players. And you guys have, the last couple games, maybe turned the ball over too much early. What do you need to do to be, not just you individually, but the team, to be better with the ball, especially early, so they don't get some momentum?
Yeah, for sure. You know, we got to push the pace offensively, so they're kind of scattered, and then just get the ball moving. No, we can't force a lot of stuff like we did try to force things early. So, you know, we just got to keep it the pace fast, but, you know, just know when to take the right shots, right passes, you know, right reads, you know, make the right plays.
The moment for Coach Guard too. Tyler was saying that you guys didn't know until I think after the game or something like that. What was that locker room like, and what do you think it's an indication of, you know, 100 wins in this conference?
Yeah, absolutely. The locker room was very happy, you know, after the game. You know, we were all happy to see Coach Guard get the 100th win, and you know, as a team, it just makes you feel good knowing that you're helping the coach get to 100 wins.
And again, just from an overall standpoint too, what do you think the biggest indication is? You know, he would probably say as players something like that. What do you think it means for Coach Guard to get to 100?
Yeah, it means a lot for everything. You know, he's real close with all of us. You know, he's been close with players in the past, so for him to get to 100 win, you know, he definitely takes huge pride in that. You know, he's very blessed to be able to do this in this position, especially being from Wisconsin as well.
This team is mature. Excuse me. This team's maturity has been, you know, one of the big things. But I mean, you look at a guy like John Blackwell, freshman. You know, what have you seen in John? And just how polished he is for who he is.
Absolutely. You know, John's a great player. You know, he's still got room to grow, as we all do. But coming here, impact the game as a freshman for us, you know, definitely gives us a spark. You know, he gave us a huge spark against Indiana, which was able to set the tone for us, and we were able to push the pace. So, you know, having guys like that on the team really help us and makes us better.
2 years ago, you guys won a ton of really close games. Last year, you didn't win as many. this year you've only been to 2 games instead of like 5 games or fewer. I'm just curious, even when you're grinding through those and winning them, does that take a toll on you mentally if every game seemingly is tight right down the stretch?
No, it definitely does. Like, it definitely did last year, but it definitely helped us coming into this year. That's why I believe that NIT run was a really good run for us, because I knew it would give us momentum going into this year. We kind of just know how to play with each other now. Got a lot more team chemistry, so that's why you see that we're winning by a lot more points this year than we did the past previous year. So, I love this team, playing with this team, and we're only going to get there from here.
Chucky, Max is on some kind of hot streak past 4 or 5 games. Just what have you seen from him in recent days and how he goes about his business?
Absolutely. I've been saying for a while now, probably since last year, since he first joined us, Max is a very underrated player. He could probably be one of the best Big Ten players in the league. So, I'm very happy to be playing with him. His confidence has just grown in the past few games. You kind of see grow in the Marquette game, when he got it going. But, the player that Max is right now, that's the type of player that was in the offseason, in the open gen playing. So that's the type of Max I want to see, continue to see, and I love seeing that from Max.
You've got to play with Brad Davison. I mean, you don't want to necessarily compare players too much, but, do you see kind of those characteristics, I guess, similarities in him?
Absolutely. They both get the crowd going, both get into it, both gritty players. Max is just one hell of a player. I just love playing with him.
Thanks, Chucky.